Well, the revolving door at London's 10 Downing Street took an historic turn today with Rishi Sunak winning the vote to become the new Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. He'll be the first person of color ever to hold that title. CBS's Imtiaz Tyab is in London with more on the man set to become UK's youngest leader in more than 200 years.
I will make it my utmost priority to bring our party and our country together.
In his first speech to the nation as Prime Minister, as Britain's fifth leader in just over 6 years, the third this year alone, he fought off challengers including former Prime Minister Boris Johnson for the top job.
Let me tell you a story.
When Rishi Sunak first ran this summer, he introduced himself as the son of Indian immigrants.
Their story didn't end there, but that is where my story began.
A story which saw him study at Oxford and Stanford and then land a plum job at Goldman Sachs. Married to the daughter of an Indian billionaire, they're worth an estimated $823 million, making him one of the richest members of Parliament.
Tackling the costs of...
Even then, he was relatively unknown until then Prime Minister Boris Johnson tapped him to be Finance Minister in 2020, when he oversaw the nation's economy during the COVID-19 pandemic. Despite his historic rise as Britain's first PM of Indian origin and of the Hindu faith, he now has to steer an economy his former rival Liz Truss, who was only in the job for 44 days, pushed into the abyss. Inflation is over 10%, the pound is struggling, and energy costs are soaring. Now, Rishi Sunak formally becomes Prime Minister when he meets with King Charles tomorrow, when he also makes history by becoming the first person of color to become Prime Minister of Britain. But he has to solve this country's many, many problems as his top priority. Norah.
Imtiaz Tyab, thanks so much.